Welcome, Dr. Dare Show Live. Yeah, live. Welcome. Our topic tonight is, are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? So that's what we're talking about tonight. Hold on while I go get my Facebook crowd. So tonight's show is, are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? So this is a question that I posed to my Facebook audience and to my YouTube Live. Just wondering, what can we do as a community, as a world, to kind of combat police brutality? And we will be starting just in a second. I started early on my YouTube channel just to make sure that you were up. You can comment. I welcome comments. Yes. So I see one person hat is on. Yes, are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? Send us your comments. I will read them online. Setting up YouTube. This is YouTube. Setting up Facebook Live. Because it didn't give me what I want. So hang on in there, that one person. We're waiting to start the Facebook Live. There we go. You can tell me stay, but I have to go. I would not expect someone to stay. If I let them down, I will. I will never feel afraid. Come on in, come on in. I put you on top. You can never take my heart, but you got it on lock. Yo, baby. So, yo, girl. My baby, your life, not your heart was true. But it was your heart last night when I needed you. I should have run home last night. Should have been with me, babe. Should have been with me. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in, Dr. Dare Show Live. Hey, Tanisha. Our topic tonight is, are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? So we will be discussing that topic here on the Dr. Dare Show live Facebook and live YouTube in just a second. So hang in there. Tanisha, it should have been with you. So are cops too scary? Y'all can be gathering your comments and letting me know how you feel. Send comments on YouTube. All you have to do is right here. I'll say hello. So say hello so you see where the comments are. Let me know if you've joined. And right down here, you know where the comments are. So come on in, and when you come in, hit that share button. Yes, YouTube, Facebook. I'm surprised you're not listening to the birthday girl. Oh, only because it's on my TV and I don't think there's a Beyonce channel. Let me see. See, you started it to me. What we got? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Happy birthday, Beyonce, if y'all didn't know out there. It's so weird seeing myself on that other channel. Oh, yeah. Let's. Woo! I know, Tanisha. I know you hate Beyonce. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the Dr. Dare Show live on Facebook and on YouTube. Welcome. We will be discussing. Oh, I can't do that. Sorry, there you go, YouTube. We will be discussing, are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? Get your comments ready on that topic. We have our co-host who should be trying to join in soon. And when you come in, share. Tanisha, I'm not paying you any attention. Woohoo! We'll be starting momentarily. It's can't see what time it is. Tonight's topic, we are discussing, are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? Oh, I gotta put that back so that you can see it. There we go. Yes. We are live and in living color. There. Tanisha Beyonce said hello. And she said thank you for her birthday gift. I mean, her birthday wishes and all that stuff. Ah. Hello, hello, hello out there. Our topic tonight is are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? And I will be starting in a second. Giving people time to join and chime in and all of that stuff. It is a holiday weekend. I'm sure a lot of people are preparing for their weekends. Yeah. So, hey, Karen. I thought I saw Karen. She left the building. There she is. Hola, ¿cómo está? Karen, you know what today is? It's Beyonce's birthday. How are y'all doing out there? How are y'all handling the pandemic and being in the house still during this time and the holiday and everybody seems like they're doing stuff. I know me, I'm still in the house. Um, yeah. Yeah, yep. I am ready to go back to Zumba though and start dancing at 5:45 on Wednesdays and oh no 5:45 on Mondays and 5:45 on Fridays. I haven't officially told anybody yet, Tanisha. I haven't told the gym yet or nothing. I just said I feel I feel like I think it's because it's Beyonce's birthday that I feel like you know. Welcome, YouTube listeners. So tonight's topic is uh oh you had a nap, Tanisha. Good for you. I need a nap, as you can see. Wait for Lamar to join. He said he was sure. Let me see if he's out there. Maybe I'll at Lamar. Come on in. If you come in, hit share. Oh, there you go. 13 minutes. 13 minutes on YouTube. So what's going on out there, YouTube? How are y'all doing? Oh, this shirt looks wrinkled on that side. So our topic tonight is: are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? Are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? Looking forward to seeing you back at the gym in Zumba. Yeah, it's almost that time. Welcome, everybody. If you're in, click share. Don't run away. We're not going to hurt anybody. Karen, Tanisha says hello. Hola, ¿cómo está? So, let me see where Lamar is. Sorry, YouTube. I'll be right back in a second. Come on in, come on in. We'll get started soon. We're waiting for Lamar. Let's see. Oh, there he is. It's in that. So come on in, come on in, come on in. And when you come in, don't forget to share. Hey, Tony. Tennille. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Last week I was kind of quick with the show because I had to get, I had a training the next morning. So now I am a certified, I forgot the title. Hold on. I am a certified, hold on. I'll tell you. Right here. So I am a certified prepare and enrich. Hey, Charles. I am a certified prepare and enrich premarital facilitator. Thank you. Charles said I'm certified, period. Yeah, I'm certified. So if you know any couples that are about to get married and they need a therapist, they need to have premarital counseling, I am here. You can go to the Prepare Enrich website, and I am on there as a facilitator. So what we're talking about tonight, I don't know where Lamar is. I think he's having issues coming in, but don't forget to share this live. So we're talking about cops. Are they too scary? Is that why they shoot? So the reason I ask that is because I know. Thanks, Tony. The reason I know that is, hey, Pat is on here. Pat is on here. Pat is on here. Woo! Anyway, the reason I brought this topic up is because I feel like a lot of people. I know me for one. I couldn't be a cop because I would be too scary. I would probably shoot everything that moves, and I wonder, is that part of the problem? I know it's not the entire problem. So first we'll start off with, I'm going to read a clip from what one of a cop said. He was a Caucasian cop, and he says he was arresting a black guy. And this is what he says. When I grabbed him, the only way I can describe it is like I felt like a 5-year-old holding onto Hulk Hogan. So he was viewing this black man as like this super hero animal type person that he felt like he couldn't control. But okay, so it was a Ferguson police officer, Darren Wilson. He killed Michael Brown, who was the guy that he was holding. And they were exactly the same height, 6'4". I think Michael probably was 240 pounds. And Darren was the cop was 6'4", same 210 pounds. So basically they were the same size. So there was no really difference. So you looking at him as an Incredible Hulk tells us one thing, right? The next cop says, this is two white cops in a black neighborhood, says, when you fear for your safety, we would take out our weapons. Sorry, YouTube, I forgot you're over there too. We would take out our weapons and, intent to kill. So this was Peter Lang, and he killed Akee Curley. Actually, he just shot into a dark alley with his gun without knowing if somebody was back there, and end up killing another black man. So my curiosity was like, what does it take to be a cop? Are there any cultural diversity courses being taught to cops when they're training. And, you know, what does it look like? So I started digging around in different states. I looked at Philadelphia, I looked at Virginia, I looked at Atlanta. And so the requirements to be a cop is not that much, right? It's not a lot, I would say. Must be 18 years old. Some states, I think they said 21. Citizen of the United States, have a high school diploma, not been convicted of a crime. Can't read my own handwriting. Valid driver's license, and no drug or excessive alcohol use. Not a lot of requirements there. Are y'all still out there? Yeah, I see. Okay, and so basically, it doesn't take much to be a cop. And some of the courses that they take are, the titles of those courses are like criminal investigation, drug enforcement, firearms, forensics, legal, and some counterterrorism, but not a lot as far as dealing with another race. And I want your thoughts out there. Do you feel like when cops are shooting people of color, I would say, do you think it's a racial thing? Do you think it's that they're scary? Do you think that a combination of both? What do you think? Let me know your comments out there. And we had a co-host, and I think he's struggling to get on because I don't see him. But yeah, what are y'all thoughts out there? And like I said, with me, I would be a little too scary to be a cop, because if somebody dropped something and I was investigating, I would think that I would probably shoot prematurely. Welcome out there to YouTube. Welcome out there to Facebook Live. So yeah. Hola. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to share. Send me your comments too. What do you think about this topic? Do you think that cops, they shoot because they're too scary, or do you think they shoot because it's a racial thing? Do you think they need more training and cultural diversity? My thought process is that I think all cops should have to kind of do an internship in like a neighborhood of like if they're white, do a internship in like a neighborhood where there's people of color, and vice versa. I see everybody dropping on and off. I don't know if it's my phone. Can y'all hear me? Is everybody out there? So anyway, yeah, so send me your comments on this. I just thought this was an interesting topic because there have been a lot of shootings, and what I have discovered is that a lot of the cops that are shooting people, they're using fear for my life as a oh, you can hear it good. Okay, thank you, Tanisha. They're using fear for my life as a defense in court, and they're getting away with it. So I've listed like all these people that were killed by cops. We will start with Eric Gardner. He was 43 years old. This was July 2014. He was out there selling cigarettes, and it seems like he was in the same neighborhood. The cops kind of knew him, and they kind of warned him and kind of told him to clear the neighborhood, stop selling cigarettes and all of that stuff. And he continued to, there's Lamar. And Eric continued to sell cigarettes. And he's the one and I see your comment, Pat, and I'll read it in a second. And Eric Garner is the one who started the topic of I can't breathe because the officer held him down in a chokehold. Daniel Pantaleo held him down in a chokehold, and then he died. He died. And Lamar is here. And Pat says, I always said that they should have mandated diversity courses. Yes, I agree, because when you become a therapist, one part of your training, we do a cultural diversity class, and it tells us kind of like how every race reacts to certain things. And I'm gonna try to pull you in here, Lamar. I see you. Hold on. Oh, it's not giving me the option to. Okay. Okay. So anyway, in that course, it'll say like, you know, Black people don't believe in, not really, they don't believe in therapy, but they don't really go to therapy because it's just, they focus more on religion. It'll say Hispanic people, they depend on what the head of the household says, or that's how they handle religion, things like that. And so I feel like all cops need a diversity training in their neighborhoods. And I think it would help. I think because you can't be a cop and be scary, and as soon as somebody walks up to you, you're shooting them, because this is what's happening in this case. So next person is Michael Brown. Michael Brown, he was 18 years old. Let's see what happened. He was suspected of a robbery and robbery of cigars, and the cop just shot him. There was no conversation. So it seems like cops of other races are a little afraid to, or don't know how to communicate with other races. Kind of what I'm saying. What other thoughts out there? What do you think it is? Do you think it's racially motivated that we're getting all these people being killed by cops? Or is it that they're scared? Or are they, or something else? And yeah, Lamar won't let me add you to this broadcast. So any thoughts out there? Any thoughts? Y'all are quiet tonight. Y'all can hear me, right? There we go. There we go. Okay, Lamar, I should be adding you on. So welcome to YouTube. Welcome YouTube listeners out there. Welcome Facebook Live. We are still talking about, are cops too scary? Is that why they shoot? Do we think that is why they shoot people of color? And we had one comment from Pat, which she made a good comment. She says, I always said that they should have mandated diversity courses. And when I did look that up, they do have some cultural diversity courses. Apparently, they probably need to be revamped because I don't think they're working. Fear of, okay, so first, Tanisha says, I feel as though they are targeting Black people more than anything. And that could be because I think that's why police departments were created initially anyway, is to control Black people during that, the race, the slavery times. Lamar, I'm trying to add you on here. Let's see if that works. Nope. So I'll read Tony's comment. Fear of Black people based on stereotypes. That is a true and fair statement. A lot of people get stereotypes in their heads about people, and like what we're taught in therapy is never to generalize. You never should always say these people always do this thing, these type of people always do that thing, because everybody's different. Every race has a bad person in it. Every race has a good person in it. Every race has a drug dealer in it. Every race has good people and bad people. So we should never stereotype or let that, lead us to making a decision. Okay, thanks. And Pat says, I believe they are targeting Black people more now because of fear. And I think so. I think because of all the, marching and riots, it's just intensifying everybody's, fear and or it's making people angry and they want this to stop. And so they use force, to stop it. So cops are scared more than ever. Right. And they are. And I understand that. I think what needs to happen is that they need to implement new training, you know, um, and you know, review the laws again. I'm sorry, I'm looking at two different places. I'm going back and forth to YouTube, and so Lamar, you could join on YouTube, YouTube if you can't get through, because I'm live on there too, and then maybe I can bring you in. I don't know if that's even possible on YouTube. Anyway, okay, so let's see. Cops are scared more than ever, and that's what we don't want. I don't want us to get rid of the cops, because then we'd all be in trouble. I think we would all kill each other off, and that wouldn't be good. So I think we need cops. We need good cops. We just don't need the bad cops, right? We don't. And I see your question, Tanisha, and I'm going to answer that, or address it. I think we need cops. We just don't need the bad ones, because if we got rid of cops, probably wouldn't be good situations. I know I wouldn't want that. Tanisha says, my question is why they fear black people so much. Good question. Anybody have any answers out there about that? Like, you know, why do you think that is the case? Or is it the case? Okay, Lamar, let's see if that's working. Yes, yes, indeed. Pat says power. Yep. And Judy said, good point, Judy. Judy says, yes, defunding the police is not how to solve the problem. And I agree. I do not want us to defund the police, because we would, I'm telling you, not a good thing. You think crime is high now, it would be astronomical. But defunding the police, I just think, oh, there he is. I just think I think we just need new police training. There you are, Lamar. Welcome, welcome. To the iPhone. It's okay. So right now, we've just been answering questions. People have been making comments, because we were talking about we don't agree with defunding the police, because we would probably be in trouble, more trouble, if we defund the police. What else out there? Oh, they're saying, hey, Lamar. Okay, we got a comment. They are well trained, and when it comes to dealing with white people, but when we get guns and aggression, oh, I hear myself echoing. They need to be held accountable, hit them in the pockets. I agree. Because there's, it's not the fairness of everything is unbalanced, which is why am I echoing? Can you hear me echoing? You can hear me echoing though? No, good. Okay, that's enough. So yeah, so Tony, let me read your thing again. They are well trained when it comes to dealing with white people, but we get guns and aggression. They need to be held accountable. Hit them in the pockets. Yes, and I agree. We just need more training. Cops need more training. We need cultural diversity training, so that everybody is treated fairly, and you're not so scared to approach a black man without feeling like you have to pull out a gun and shoot them.
You're kind of going in and out, but if you can hear me, can you hear me?
I can. Go ahead.
When you're speaking, it's kind of going out, so it's probably on my end. And again, apologize for the disconnection or technical difficulties. But I feel pretty much everything boils back to the word respect on both sides. Police and the community, as far as knowing how to handle these situations. And when I say respect, meaning, as you mentioned,
thanks, Tony.
Training, and also, and even to take a step further, with these 911 agencies that are in contact with the police officers, to dispatch them of what the issues are in different scenarios. For example, of somebody was calling the cops on a fight or and giving specific and in-depth details of what actually is going on and who is there. So that information is passed to the police officer that is dispatched going to the scene, so he is aware of what.
Thank you, Tony.
What's happening, and not be as not fearful, because he has more detailed information going to the scene and being more prepared. So I think it's a collaborative effect on the police, the community, and coming together and respect one another. And what I was saying too about that of each other. And I think with that combination of all those things, but as I was mentioning, that will help breed some of this divide that's going on in the country right now.
So, like, respect for each other. Thank you, Tony. Tony says you're clear, Lamar. I'm echoing. So I don't know what you're clear. I'm echoing. Hey, Kelly. I don't know why I'm echoing.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm happy somewhat here, so it's cool.
Okay.
But like I said, I think that is important, detailed information that everybody's clear on all sides here. Because, like I said, it's going to have to take a collaborative effort on all parties. As I was mentioning, from the person that's making the call to the 911 operator, and that operator dispatching to the police officer and giving in-depth, concrete, detailed information of what's going on, so that there's no surprise and no fear, and you know what you're going into. And as a police officer, I mean, they should know that it's a tough time going into it anyway. You're dealt with a lot going in anyway. Your job's pretty much on the line, but and shout out and respects to the police officers out there doing their thing as well.
Yeah, the good cops. We're not talking about the good cops. Oh, Kelly says she can't hear neither one of us.
We'll try to still get through it.
Yeah, we're going to work through it. So, go ahead. Your point, though, like Tamir Rice, I don't know if you guys remember that story. So, someone did call and say that there was a child out in the playground and they think he had a toy gun. The 911 caller told the cops that. Oh, I hate that. And the cops still came out there and killed this 12-year-old guy who had a pellet gun. Can y'all hear us? Send us some. I was saying like everybody, choppy now for it's choppy now. Oh, there's a message here. So they have done that, and they still have killed us. Example, the young soldier whose family only wanted a mental health check.
So the story you were saying, the boy, someone did call and gave detail, and the boy still ended up getting shot and killed.
Yes. Hey, Dawn.
Okay.
So you talk, Lamar, because they said you're clear. They said you're clear. You talk.
Okay, right. Well, good. So the point that you brought up was a sad thing. The boy clearly shouldn't have died. Again, this is going back to what you're saying. Training is another part of this as well. As I was mentioning, respect too. I believe some of the police officers should go into different communities and learn different communities, and
like an internship, right?
Yeah, internship earlier, so you can get very comfortable. But being in these environments, and I think that also helped too, to kind of stop this behavior. So it's about less of that fear. So training, respect, all those issues as I was explaining apply to this so we can move forward. But to go back to what you were saying about the boy that got killed, I mean that common sense, you realize, okay, this is a young, but he had the toy gun. I don't know if it looked real or not. So again, from that fear aspect, but I understand he's 12 years old. He should have died. That's correct. But from the cops' point, they weren't probably sure, if it was real or not. If we're talking about, did it look real or was it like colorful? When you say gun, like I'm just trying to figure out,
the story. Right.
The story. Like I said, I know some of it, but I don't know. So the gun, was it did it look like a real gun or was it colorful? You could tell the difference between a toy gun and a real gun. Is where I'm getting at. But I guess the bottom line is, regardless of toy or a real gun, the boy shouldn't have died.
True. And back to a point you said, I'm gonna spit this out because I know I'm echoing. You said respect though. So I see a lot of people that are not respecting the cops. I know the way I was raised, I respect authority. So if you're not respecting authority, not saying that people should be killed, but I think, like you said, we should have respect for authority. What do people think out there? Like we said, we don't want cops defunded. We don't want them gone. We just want the good ones.
And I feel, just to add on to that, like I said, respect is something that's taught. I know for me, that was taught at home. Everything goes back to home, and the goal is to get home. Ultimately, from the police officer to the victim.
Right.
Person. Everybody is supposed to get home to their wives, husbands, whatever. And going back to respect, I think, like I said, that's something that's taught. Some people, like I said, for me, it was taught at home. Others, it could be somebody in the neighborhood or somebody at school or, somebody they can look up to. So somehow somebody can teach you that. And I think that's important in this case is respect, order, clarification, direction. We need that in life. That's the principle. All those are principles of life. And I feel like that is missing, and that's something that we should have more in our communities between the cops and citizens.
So you see the comment there, Lamar? You want to read that comment?
I can't read the comments for some reason.
Oh, really? Okay. It's from Tanil. Kyle Rittenhouse has a real assault rifle. Shot 2 people and he's alive. There's no excuses. Right. So nobody should be killed just because I don't really want to listen to what you say as a cop. I should still be able to go back home without being murdered. Because Kyle, he had a assault rifle, walked right past the cops, and they did not stop him. He went home and then was arrested. So there is an unbalance to the system. Right?
Right. I believe clearly there is, and I feel like sometimes the media can enhance things in many ways. Also, again, it's going to take conversations and people come together and feel comfortable amongst each other, and not have an understanding of the cultures. And once we can get to that point, then we can move forward. I think so that everybody on both sides are comfortable.
Yes, conversation. But people are scared to have conversation.
I think it's a lot of these I guess back in the day, most of these conversations you would have behind closed doors, and it's like so current now and more rising that it's needed to express and talk about these things. So we as a nation can move forward here, because otherwise it's going to keep going on and on and on. You know,
The cycle.
On Channel 5 News, it's like, oh, here we go again. So, but definitely, and I say this, I keep saying this, respect is key. I mean, of course, to receive. You know, you can say respect all day, and but if there's no change, then
Yeah.
how do we, you know?
Keep going. I'm gonna get something.
So I just feel, I guess, continue to have
Yes. So we have a question or comment out there.
while they're working, they're still talking and being amongst difficulties.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, guys, I can still hear you.
Okay. So we have a comment from Dawn. She says, I love when my Black friends will let me ask the tough questions. I cannot learn if I cannot ask. And that's so true. And that's what we want. We want the conversation to be had. And nobody's to be afraid of asking the tough questions, no matter what your race is. I don't know why my phone is echoing.
Somebody asked the question that you was asked, it was kind of shocking. So
Can you read the comment?
I can't even see the comments, so I'm not sure.
Oh. Yeah. So it says, Don says, you see him? Go ahead and read that for me.
But the last one from Dawn?
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to Dawn. How you doing? It says, I love when my Black friends will let me ask the tough questions. I cannot learn if I can to ask.
If I cannot ask. I know, Tanisha, that's why I'm trying to be quiet.
Okay.
So, Don, send us a question that you have.
Say it again.
I told Don to send us a question.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Dawn, if you want to send us a question.
Yes. So we just need to have. I hate that this is echoing. I feel like I can't. So don't forget to share, y'all, and share this video. I'm still echoing. So Lamar, talk about the mental health stuff that you were talking about.
Oh, okay. That's going back to what I was saying. The person who was initially making that 911 call for various scenarios. For example, if somebody's in distress that has a mental health issue, and knowing the difference between mental health or somebody that's having an episode versus somebody that is not. And that goes back into training. But as I was mentioning earlier, far as that person that makes the call to the 911 and having that 911 operation ask those questions such as, is this person is distressed? Do they, so they actually would know, so then they can tell the dispatch the officer when they get there, they know what they're getting into. I was watching the show the other day. They was talking about having mental health advisors as the police officers, because they would know in those situations this person's calling the cops because they don't have that background or understanding to know what is actually going on